This is a love reading. Take it how it best resonates. So the viewers need to know. Okay, I see the star, the Hierophant. So the viewers need to know their love life. All right, and we have the Hanged Man and the World. Ooh, someone's changing their perspective. This is somebody here who, there's a lot of hope here. A lot of hope. Because someone's changing their perspective. Ooh, this card wants to come out. It's someone who's been kind of back and forth. Should I or shouldn't I? Little inner struggle here. Looking at things from different perspective. But this is a change of perspective. So this is a lovely energy. Why? Because somebody wants to spend time. It's about doing things together, spending time together. I think this is someone just, looks like they're coming up with ideas here. It's an energy of hope. Someone hoping that you feel the same. But I do feel there's something to do with lifestyle, habits, the way someone conducts themselves. But it's an energy of having faith. So someone kind of, at some point, felt they didn't have faith. But now they have a change of perspective. So now they're kind of, you know, back and forth in their head, a little inner struggle. It's about what to do, doing things together. Yeah. It's more about things you have in common, what to do. And the interesting part about this change of perspective is this person is someone who's just thinking, well, just go with the flow, kind of see what happens here. This is someone who also, it's also a change of their lifestyle. They know this will create some kind of change to do with just their, even just their day-to-day lives here. And I feel, and I do think this is someone thinking, well, we'll just go with the flow, kind of see what happens. But at some point here, because of this hangman, they're kind of, at some point feeling like there's no hope, and other times they feel there are. It's about what to do, doing things together, spending time. This person knows it's all about spending time with someone, going down this path. But it's an energy of this person also, because of perspective, they're looking at not just what to do together, but it's about if you spend time with someone, you get to know them. You get to see the things you have in common. And I feel they're really acknowledging that. But it's, you know, but again with this Two of Swords, because this person's so back and forth, it's almost like they so want to do this. I mean, it's like this sense of hope, this change, this going with the flow, the changes it's going to bring. And at some point, like I say, they feel like there's no hope, then there is, because but the thing is this is someone who kind of sees this as a good thing, as something good, that it's actually something that they need to do. It's about changing their world. It's about going down this path, doing things together, spending time with someone. But it's all about the compatibility, like there's a little uncertainty there. Yeah, but look at that energy. They're manifesting, and you may have manifested this person, but what I like about it is they feel this is someone starting to feel like they're prepared. They have everything they need. But it's about acknowledging the two of you, the things you bring to the table, spending time, the compatibility. This is somebody who kind of feels lifted up, you know. This is two people who build each other up here. And it's all about acknowledging skill. See, there's this energy of someone recognizing the things that you're capable of. If you are someone who's really good at manifesting in this beautiful creative energy, but it's about bringing it together. They see you as somebody very capable. And again, with the Chariot too, this is someone who kind of possibly is putting on the brakes a little here. But I feel this person, because of this change of perspective, they're determined to succeed. It's someone who builds someone up. They feel that you're someone who lifts them up. Yeah, they definitely see opportunity here. Look at that. Opportunity. They look at all the possibilities, kind of how things could play out, because they're just this change, like how this change is going to play out for them. Because I do feel there's someone who, not so much set in their ways, but they have certain schedules, routines, lifestyle things, that this person kind of likes to do, habits, So they're going to have to change some of these things, they feel. Let's have a look at the star. They really do hope the feeling is mutual. And I actually feel they see that it is. That's where I feel this little pause, this introspection, a little aha moment. Yeah, see, it's about the feelings being mutual, connecting, this lovely soulmate connection. It's sort of like, being friends, spending time together, really filling each other's cup. Can you give each other what you need? Yeah, it's definitely someone who's crushing longing for love. Now, some of you, it could be someone who's missing you. But you can see there's a little of this reminiscing energy. But it's all about history, your lifestyles, your childhood, the things that you need to know. See, they don't know everything. And you don't know everything about this person. Yeah, let's have a look at the Hierophant here. Wow. Yeah, so there is a little confusion. See, all the things that are unknown. So it's a little fear. Like I do feel it's a lot of it, I feel, is just their lifestyle in general. I feel this is somebody kind of structured. They have certain things that they do. So it's a little fear of change too. They're a little afraid of changing that because it's something that's kind of working for them. But I really feel this is mostly about things that you need to know that are unknown. Their lifestyle, their childhood, history, the way you're both raised. There's something that you have in common here. Yeah, and I feel you're probably aware of this. Possibly some of you are aware of the things you have in common. But this person's kind of, it's an energy of kind of confusion, illusion. Is this something that's meant to be or not meant to be? That's the energy they're in here. Let's have a look at the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man. What is this person seeing here? Yeah, they really do. They see there's a bit of a risk, but it's pushing through that fear. Like they're feeling like living in the moment. It's time for change. It's almost like this is somebody who, it's in an energy of where they're like, what's it trying to say? It's like this little bounce in their step. It's like almost like it's something that they need. And it's like they know, but there is that fear of change and needing to push through. They're very structured, schedules, routines, but there's so many things that are unknown. So there's a little fear of taking that risk, but they have this little bounce in their step, It's almost like they just want to live in the moment. They want to start to it's about living life, doing things together. Look at that. See, stability, partnering up, going down this path. But they're in this should I or shouldn't I stage. Should I or shouldn't I? Yeah. Little inner struggle. This is someone spending a little time alone. See, that inner struggle. They're kind of hiding out a little bit here. Yeah, but it's most of this is just an internal energy. But it's about the things you both bring to the table. See, it's about stability, something long term. Now, I don't know if this is someone who's ever had anything really long term. But it's all about you have my back, I have yours. Like they're looking at all these energies about it's about acknowledging being there for each other. This person kind of at some point feels like, and they actually, because of this introspection, they actually realize they have everything they need, and you're probably exactly what they need. Yeah. Two of Stones. Why is this here? Yeah, there's a spark, attraction. It's about, is this person the one? And I do see this beautiful thing of this energy of creating things together. It's about choosing this path, choosing the one. Is this the right person? Are they, aren't they? Tell me more about the Moon. Yeah, see, they want to reach out. I feel they're a little concerned about reaching out. Taking a risk. You might not be as interested as they think. It's about what they're thinking here. See, that introspection. You may not be as interested as they think. So they're kind of afraid of taking that leap of faith. But it's about living in the moment, and taking that risk. They don't want to look like a fool either. Tell me about the Fool. Yeah. This is definitely somebody who's a deep thinker. They kind of, you know, they have a tendency to really go within. Tell me about the Fool. Yeah, see this whole new cycle, windfall of abundance. It's like 1 minute they feel they're so fortunate, so lucky, you're exactly what this person needs. But at some point, because of this back and forth, 1 minute they kind of feel, well, you know, am I ready for this? Because they're putting on the brakes. It's an energy of taking a look at this. That's the whole point of this pause. But they have this kind of renewed, going down this path, this renewed sense of really wanting this, like they really want this. And then the next minute they're kind of like, well, there's so many things that I don't know. So there's this energy of confusion, habits, history, lifestyle. But it's like this internal energy of really wanting to know. Yeah, interesting. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they definitely see someone here very gracious. It's an energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So this is someone kind of looking at this. See, habits, lifestyle, structure. Somebody here with good morals, values, you know, someone who's stable. There's definitely an energy of stability. So they do look at this from a whole different light after this little introspection, but there's still that feeling of really wanting to go for it, really taking that leap of faith. So I feel with the Queen of Pentacles looking at this. I mean, it could be an energy of having children, all these things, maybe blended families for some of you, but it's about stability. It's about being comfortable. It's getting to know each other in a whole different way. I mean, this could be a friend or someone here. Maybe you know each other through children, but there's a connection here. It's almost like this person, too. Somebody's maybe comparing someone to their first love. Because this should be something that's easy, but they're having this little struggle. It should be easy. See, it's an energy of... It's almost like someone's making this more complicated than it needs to be. Yeah, but it's about feeling stable. Yeah, I feel like, say, they're a little apprehensive. I don't know if this person, I mean, they want to reach out here. But I feel like there's this point, too, they're not quite sure what to say. Or if you aren't interested or don't feel the same, they're going to feel like a fool, and they know they won't know what to say. They won't know how to reply. They won't know how to handle this. But I feel like, I mean, they're really pushing through that fear, feeling hopeful, seeing things from a different light, looking at how it's almost like they're preparing themselves for how this is going to be. You might not feel the same. You might not be as interested. I mean, it could be something that they, you know, the moon is confusion. This is also somebody who has a tendency to get into a little bit of moods at times. So I feel it's like, I feel like a coffee date. You want to go for a coffee. It's almost like they're practicing what to say, how to say, and then preparing that you may not, because there could be something they want to tell you about their lifestyle, something they've kept to themselves. And if they tell you, you may not feel the same, too, for some of you. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is someone, look at Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. So this is someone kind of looking back. All this hard work. But it's really someone who doesn't want to give up, you know. But it's the pause, right, where they kind of look back. I would be surprised if this is someone comparing someone to their first love. It really starting to vibe that way. Because it's like, this person's making this more complicated. See, it's not complicated. It's actually going to be easy, you know. But it's like because of this, and it could be a little fear of commitment. you know, and pushing through that. But I feel for most of you, it's not about commitment, because this is somebody here, I feel, who they see marriage material. But it's more like how it's all going to play out. There's some fantasizing, you know, they're kind of looking at the romantic energies here too. It's almost like this person feels like they're delusional, like it's all an illusion. It's too good to be true. But you're exactly what this person needs. And I feel like deep inside, I feel they know. Yeah, see, it's about putting in all this work, putting in the effort. But I'm going to tell you, this energy of building is internal. It's about two people working together, building each other up. It's about things that you're both passionate about. There's still some things this person doesn't know and you don't know. Yeah, and I do see this. See, this is someone who's been waiting. This is a person who's waited for a long time for the right person. Waiting for the one. But it's about expanding their horizons. And I do feel this is somebody who does spend some time working, but it's about doing it together, like coming together. There's skills. See, there's a lot of skills. So they're looking at all these things. Common ground, common energy, history, lifestyle, maybe religious beliefs, being able to agree to disagree. Boy, oh boy. But it's all about this person. They've been working really hard. I do see change, expanding their horizons, maybe to do with a business. They are somebody, I feel, who is spending time working. I do see inner work too, like that struggle. But it's a person who's waited a long time for the one. Is this the one? Is this the right person? Because they look at the risks too if they go down this path. Is this the right time? Is the timing right? Am I prepared? But they, you know, there is apprehension, but I feel a lot of their struggle is like, if you don't feel the same as they do, or you just want to be friends, because they see, I don't know if you're acting aloof, or they've been acting aloof, like they're not interested. But that's the confusion. But it's just an energy. Queen of Pentacles is someone who likes to feel safe. Someone who likes, is private, someone's private life, their history, the way someone lives their day-to-day lives. There's definitely common ground, but I feel this person, there's so much that they still don't know. Yeah, see, it's all about change. It's all about, this person knows it's time for change. It's time. They know it's time for them to change their lifestyle. But what about, and if this is someone that you've known for some time, maybe you worked with this person, maybe you've changed and you won't be as interested. See, they have all these thoughts in their head, these deep emotional feelings. This person is literally confusing themselves. And it is possible with the moon too. They've had a little bit of a dark cloud hanging over them to do with their lifestyle. This could be somebody who could literally be a bit of a workaholic. Queen of Pentacles can be that way. And I wouldn't be surprised maybe you both, are like that. But it's about a comfortable home, feeling comfortable, feeling like home, being able to just be yourself. And that's the Queen of Pentacles energy. But it very well could be this person here, this a little unsure. And I do see this energy of someone, maybe they're just shy. But it's time for change. This person knows their lifestyle. This could change everything. But you could change your mind over a period of time. This person struggles with going with the flow. It's an energy of someone who kind of, because it's an energy of lifestyle, habits, the way someone conducts themselves, their day-to-day life, maybe even their religious beliefs. But it's about having faith. So maybe this person's someone who doesn't have faith in themselves to be able to change, to accommodate here. It's making someone a priority. See, it's all about priorities. Tell me about this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, but they see the bigger picture. See what they know, what makes them happy. But it's, can they make you happy? Will you be happy together? But it has to do with putting all these cups on the table. It's about putting themselves out there in that way, only to find out that maybe you even have other options. Yeah, this is one of these people that kind of goes on this what if, what if, what if. Oh, see, this is someone who's waited for so long for the right person. Someone who's just right. They know this is what they need. Like, it's not just what they want, but it's about what they need. And this is a good thing. This is somebody who recognizes that. You can't always get everything that you want. Sometimes you get what you need. So they have this perspective. Look at that. Yeah, this is somebody maybe in your social circle, social media, but this is a person, it has to do with the one, waiting for the one. This is someone who's waited so long for the right person. And now they finally are literally a step away from this. They have all these feelings. And they definitely keep a lot inside. This is someone who kind of keeps a lot inside. And I wouldn't be surprised if you are that Queen of Pentacles energy. It could be yourself kind of, because it's like they're confused. Are you interested or are you not? But I wouldn't be surprised if it's themselves in that energy. Yeah, and I do see a reason to celebrate. A gathering, getting together, doing things together. So they sort of visualize. And often the Queen of Pentacles does this, visualizes what it would be like to be with this person. To be around them with their friends and family. Looking at all the possibilities, how that can play out. See, there's so many possibilities, but this is such an amazing opportunity. See, all this change, happiness, joy, being happy together, happy home, family. But it's really about putting themselves out there like there. It's like, yeah. Look at that, Queen of Cups. See, this is someone visualizes kindness, compassion, love, nurturing, caring. See, look at this energy. It's about two people back and forth. Should I or shouldn't I? Should I just tell this person how I feel? Should I just go for it? Take that risk and see what happens? But it's all about this joy, happiness, some sort of gathering here. But it could be just like visualizing getting together. Someone fits within their family. I actually feel they feel positive about this. But they see this kindness, compassion. Somebody who's caring. See, it's an energy of someone who actually cares. This is someone at some point has felt like giving up, finding the right person. But I actually feel that's a mutual energy. Waiting for the one. Is this the right person? Just feel like giving up. It's never going to happen. It's too good to be true. All these feelings welling up. But the King and Queen of Cups are right here. But it's about talking to each other, facing each other. And I do see people here. So let's have a look at that energy. I mean, this is like a reason to celebrate joy and happiness, getting together. This could be a wedding, a high school reunion, a work get-together, people who, got along together. But they're just looking at how it all plays out here. Yeah, things in common, doing things together. See, it's an energy of their friends, their family, spending time together. The thought of this makes this person so happy. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles. It's like you're both thinking these things, visualizing, fantasizing, seeing this, looking at the bigger picture. But they're at this it's almost like they don't want to look at it a little bit here. But I feel it's like taking that next step. It's just that step. Yeah, see, a little fear of being rejected or... Yeah, it's definitely that energy. But it's like, nope, it just can't be true. Nope, it's not possible. Because this is someone who's at this point where they've literally given up about finding the right kind of person who fits with their friends, their soul family. You know, it's almost like it's too perfect. Yeah, it's more like, nope, it just can't be. It's just not possible. See, this is the struggle, that internal struggle. But it's about talking to you, coming together, facing each other, putting all the cups on the table. Can you give each other what you need? This is somebody who recognizes that you have to give the other person what they need. You're what this person needs. They know it. It's not just what they want. It's what they need. And I think both of you are going to recognize this. Yeah, see, taming that beast, self-control, but it's an energy this person's starting to feel more confident. See, so much kindness, compassion. Oh yeah, a lot of inner strength here. They see this as a strong connection. See, this is like it's a surprise. It's like you took this person by surprise. They were shocked. It's just too good to be true. But it's all these feelings welling up. And I wouldn't be surprised if both of you are. Such a strong connection. It's very powerful. Yeah. Wow. I mean, it really is. It's like, it's just too good to be true. You took this person by surprise. Something here about kindness, compassion, sharing, caring, being there, you know? Someone who actually cares. That's the feeling here. The Tower. Yeah, see, it's kind of felt a little off. They aren't sure. They're kind of taking a step back, looking. See, this is all about perspective, seeing things from a whole different light. This is about just right. The Temperance is the mixing of two elements coming together. The chemistry. Ooh, person of authority. It's an Emperor energy. This is somebody who definitely disciplines the structure, their lifestyle. They know they need to change. That change would be good. But it's like you took them by surprise here. Oh, wow. Yeah, they've been thinking things through, choosing their battles here. This is someone who's rushed into something before without thinking. So they're really back and forth, thinking it through. Oh, they so want this. They so want this. Yeah, but see, it's too good to be true. Can it be? What if? What if it plays out this way? What if this happens? This is a person who, I mean, but this is also someone releasing, letting go of some things here that no longer serve. They know they need change, that change would be good. You're everything this person needs. Yeah, look at that. This person is so, their cup runneth over. Like, this is just, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's both. People feeling that, just that overwhelming, it's just too good to be true. It just can't be. But you know what? It is what it is. Why not just go with the flow? And that's, I feel they're really leaning towards that energy. Do you want to go out? Do you want to, get together? Do you want to, it looks like an invitation to some kind of gathering. And that's where they're kind of, it's like they're just on the edge. They're just like on the edge there. Yeah, see, this is somebody here knows that you're single. They know it too. They may have been talking to people. This is someone who takes care of themselves. You're different than the usual type. You have a sense of independence. But it's all about this preparing. See, prepared. They just weren't prepared. They just weren't. But now, because of this energy, it's like they just need to go with the flow. They need change. They know it's time for change. Lifestyle. This is a whole new cycle, romantic cycle. So they're kind of fantasizing about being romantic, getting you alone, being alone with you. They're a little afraid of that, like what to say. Because I feel like this person sometimes they just don't know what to say. They are very internal, emotionally very internal. See, on the outside, this person has this sense of authority and that emperor energy where they're not the most emotional, but inside. See, you took this person by surprise. It literally threw them off how they would feel. It's like they feel this kindness, compassion, this love, this nurturing. But can you give this to each other? Is this possible? Yeah, so it's an energy of this person kind of being patient, looking at this. It's all about the timing. So this person's kind of trying to, I feel, schedule something here. Some sort of get-together is coming up. It could be a yearly thing, some sort of get-together. To me, it feels like breaking the ice. It's almost like this person's literally melting here. Yeah, wow, yeah, a whole different perspective. See, this is someone who's been, they may be checking you out on social media, or maybe there's a place where you go. This person may be planning to sort of be someplace where you go, but it's about talking face to face, getting you alone. So they're kind of like looking at this from a different perspective here, checking things out. It's like they're going to try to act nonchalant. Maybe that's yourself. Okay? If you resonate with that Queen of Pentacles, it's about, do you see yourself with this person? But I just feel like it's both of you, that you both share that energy of being comfortable, getting to know each other in some way. In different ways is what it feels. Yeah, they're definitely assessing this, planning, preparing, hoping for the best, grounding themselves. It's like they're getting prepared. See, they weren't prepared. They were literally, it's an energy of, not just financially, because they are a person of authority. I feel they're financially very stable. But it's just like you took them by surprise. They were just surprised. I mean, it's possible that there's people talking and they know that you're interested here at some point. And they're assessing this. They really, really want this, yeah, but it's about starting it, expressing themselves, getting this going. They've been kind of dragging their feet a little here. Look at that. See, trusting their inner knowing. It's like they already know the answers they're seeking, both of you. It's about this person. It's not just taking the lead. It's about literally once this gets going. This person just really feels happy, positive when they think about this. All the possibilities. It's like this person's wildest dreams, right? Their fantasies, everything playing out. It's what they wanted. Now it's happening and it's like, oh no, it's just too good to be true. But I feel this person's going to communicate. They are very sincere. This person's sincere, but they're looking for the same. Yeah, this is definitely a person here. What do we have? Judgment. See, they're making a decision. This is a big decision. So it's about out with the old, in with the new. But it's not about a person. It's about their lifestyle changes, the changes that'll be required to make this work, to make someone a priority. Making each other a priority in your day-to-day lives. So this person's making a big decision. Yep, see, taking this to the next level or just going. It's more like going down this path, the two of you together. What you can do. And they're looking at ideas and things too, like what to do together. What can we do? And spend time together. There's things this person wants to know. I wouldn't be surprised if they're talking to people. But what they're finding out is making them very excited here. It's like I say, it's just too good to be true. You literally took this person by surprise. And I wouldn't be surprised if both of you feel that way. Because it's like two people waiting for the one, that right person. And then when it comes along, it's like, what? Yeah. But they really, I'm going to tell you, they want to get together with you. They want to go down this path. So it's just a matter of this person. They're kind of planning something, preparing something. And they're preparing themselves. They're trying to stay grounded because there's so much excitement here. Beautiful. Saying to trust your intuition, your inner knowing. See, it's about your innermost secrets. The mysteries are yet to be discovered, so they're kind of looking at that. All this beautiful stuff they see, and they want to know more. But they really do have that little fear that it's just an illusion, you know? Such a lovely energy. Take care, everyone. Wish you the best, and bye for now.